What's up, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. As you guys read in the title of this video, I just wanted to go over the top couple of stocks and ETFs that I've been trading these past couple of days in the stock market. So today's Wednesday, May 9th. I uploaded a video on Sunday talking about the couple of stocks and ETFs that I was looking to trade. I believe it was LABD, DRIP, and JNUG. So I'm pretty much going to cover what I did with those three stocks, whether I took positions in them, whether I had to cut my losses, or whether I made profits on them. So we're going to talk about that. But before we get into that, guys, if you're a new viewer here, this is the first time you're watching one of my videos and you want to join my 500 subscriber giveaway, make sure to come here and click subscribe, because once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway to one person that just recently subscribed to my channel. So if this is your first time watching and you want to join this, this giveaway, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment on this video that you're watching right now that you're a new subscriber, and just subscribe and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Pretty much that simple. So if you guys want to do that, feel free to do so, and let's just hop right into the topic of this video. Alright guys, so let's talk about the three stocks and ETFs that I was able to talk about and cover in Sunday's video, and let's talk about what I ended up doing with those three different ETFs. So we look here, this is LABD. This is the first one that I ended up calling out on my video on Sunday, and I actually ended up taking a little loss on LABD. I cut my losses today actually at about $33.70. I'm going to explain to you guys exactly why I ended up cutting my losses, because this position did not go in my particular favor. So we see here, this is LABD. The inverse to this is LABU, and these trade based upon the biotechnology S&P index right here, SPS IBI, S&P Biotechnology Select Industry Index, and pretty much when this one goes up in price, LABD is going down in price, and that's exactly what happened pretty much with this index today. It bounced off this $50-day SMA line right here, right? It bounced above that, and then the 50-day SMA crossed above the 180-day SMA, which indicates an uptrend coming, which indicates a buy signal, and this pretty much why LABU, the inverse to LABD, was actually a better play in this particular situation than LABD. But if we go back to LABD and pretty much show you guys where I ended up cutting losses and where I ended up taking a position and why I saw value in it in the first place, if you guys didn't watch Sunday's video. So I got in at about $34 roughly, and I cut losses, or about $34.10, I think was my average position, and I cut losses at $33.75 today. But I saw value in this one because we were seeing a nice support level at $33, and we saw a nice bounce here at about $33.80. So the support level was around $33, $34, and this is where I was looking for LABD to hold above, because we see it bounced here at 33, here at 34, here at 33 again, and it was hovering at that same price point when I ended up taking a position. On Monday, I believe I took a position, or Tuesday. Actually, I think it was Monday at about 3 p.m. I posted that on my Instagram story, actually. I took a position in LABD on Monday, and then on Tuesday, we ended up opening up a little bit green on LABD. It shot up all the way to about like 34.60, and from there, it was a downtrend since. So we could see here, guys, look, it topped off at 37. It was testing that support at 33, and we can see the 180-day SMA line. You see that? It acted as a resistance level. It pretty much bounced under the 180-day SMA line. The 50-day SMA line broke below the 180-day SMA line, which indicates a downtrend, right? And pretty much I cut losses at $33.75. Once I ended up seeing, the 180-day SMA line acting as a resistance level, and this 50-day moving average breaking below it. So that's where I ended up cutting my losses on LABD. Just a 2% loss, nothing crazy. It was about like $50 to $60 loss. It's all about minimizing your losses and maximizing your gains when you pick a stock or an ETF that performs the way you want to do. If the stock or ETF that you pick ends up not going your way at first, cut your losses if that makes you feel safe, and you'll end up being a more successful trader in the long term with this particular philosophy. So the other ETF that we were talking about on Sunday's video was DRIP. This is an oil-based ETF, and this one trades based upon SPS IOP, which is a collection of different companies. It's an S&P oil and gas index pretty much, and because of the whole thing with Trump and the Iran nuclear deal, because of Trump and the United States pulling out of that Iran nuclear deal, CL/CL, which is oil, crude oil, went up in price, right? It shot all the way up in price, which caused these indexes, right? This index, these companies that form the index, all their prices went up pretty much overall, right? And this shot up, which means that DRIP went all the way down in price to about $6.75 today, I believe. Yes, $6.78 today, right? And we were looking at it on Sunday when it was at about $8, and we were calling out the support at $8 and the resistance at about $9. And we're going to cover where I actually got in, and I made money on DRIP. I did make money on DRIP this week, but I actually ended up getting out right before that Iranian nuclear deal, pretty much because I didn't want to hold through that, because I knew the oil markets were going to be very, very volatile, and they've been volatile for a while now. So I was able to get in on Monday, actually. It saw this huge initial dip from $8 all the way down to $7.45. And what we can see here, guys, is that oil, or DRIP, excuse me, and that index, SPS IOP, it was consolidating pretty much all day. We can see here it was consolidating at $7.40 between that and $7.50 pretty much all day. And I took notice of this, and I actually ended up taking a position in DRIP at about $7.45, and I was able to ride it up through this huge hike up. I kind of got lucky in a sense. Not really lucky, but this trade I ended up winning on, right? You don't win every single trade, but the whole point of trading is to try to maximize your wins and minimize your losses. So on this particular one, I saw the consolidation, got in at $7.45, rode it up to about $7.90, $7.95, and I ended up taking my profits just as it was able to, bounce on this 180-day SMA line. And I took my profits because also I didn't want to hold through the whole Trump decision on the Iranian nuclear deal decision and things like that. So that's what I ended up doing with DRIP. Pretty much that was a day trade, like I did say on Sunday's video. This was a day trade. And what's the other one that I talked about? I think it was JNUG. So the third ETF we were watching was JNUG, and JNUG is another inverse ETF, and this one pretty much trades based upon /GC. They're gold-based ETFs. Its inverse is JDST, and JNUG is the bull ETF. And where we were watching this one on Sunday's video was at the critical support level of 1310. And we can see that, okay, 1310 is the critical support level here because it bounced once, twice, 3 times. It dipped a little bit below here, but it was still able to recover and bounce all the way to 1320. And then it dipped a little bit below here to 1305, which is actually another support level, right? And then it bounced all the way up to 1320 again, roughly. So what we're looking at with /GC, which solely determines what the price of JNUG and JDST are going to, how they're going to fluctuate, we were looking at it because it was trading between the ranges of 1310 to 1320. We see it did it here once, 1310, 1320, 1310, 1320, right? 1310 again up to 1320. If I can draw this out for you, it might be a little bit easier to see, but you can see that, okay, /GC has been showing some consistent signs of this particular pattern from 1310 to 1320. And how I was able to take advantage of that, because I did see that and I did end up taking a position on JNUG based upon that pattern. We see that, okay, when it dipped down to 1310, I believe it dipped down a little bit below that, is when I was able to take a position in JNUG as a dip buy. I got in at about $14.45, and I actually ended up riding it to about $15 as a nice, clean, sweet, simple day trade. 50 cents per share increase, as a day trade. This wasn't my biggest position ever. I think it was about a $3,000 position. Nice, simple, and easy day trade on JNUG. I can show you guys where I got in. I believe it was a 3.75% gain from about $14.45 up to where I got out at about $15. Yeah, see, 3.75% is what I made on JNUG, and it's been showing some consistency because, like I said, guys, /GC is trading between 1305 to 1320 recently, and it's been showing that consistent patterns. So for the meantime, guys, I'm going to be keeping an eye on /GC to see if it maintains this pattern, and if it does, I might consider taking another position in JNUG, or if it doesn't do this pattern and starts going down in price again, I might consider a position in JDST. So that's what I did with JNUG, and pretty much I wanted to cover very quickly Gush, and pretty much if you were able to get into Gush yesterday, you would be up a crap ton of money today, and I'm going to show you guys why. Because we see, okay, Trump decided we were going to pull out of that Iranian nuclear deal yesterday at 2 p.m. And like I said before, guys, DRIP took a huge hit, which means Gush took a huge, uptrend spike in price. So we see here it got down all the way to $30.90. And if you were able to get in here, guys, which is a huge dip buy opportunity on Gush, because like I said before, Gush is the bull ETF. It's on an ascending uptrend pattern right now, and CL/CL is going up in price, which pretty much determines the index is going up in price as well, because the index that Gush trades based upon is an oil and gas based, index, and those companies comprised in that index, when they're going up in price, Gush is going up in price if the price of oil is up in general. So we saw that huge spike from $30 up to $39. Then we saw a nice little pullback to $37, and that's where I was able to take in a position on Gush, because I still see some good opportunity in Gush as a swing trader right now, just because of the ascending uptrend pattern, and that's why this is my #1 stock that I'm actually trading this week. Like I said, I was not able to get into it on this huge dip buy yesterday, which I really am mad about, but still, guys, I saw the opportunity in it today where it was able to pull back, and I was able to get in again at about $37.50, and I'm holding this one to see how oil ends up responding after the couple of days, to this Iranian nuclear deal that we just pulled out of. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is down below in the description. I post all of my profits there, anything dealing with the channel, updates to my channel, personal life, entrepreneurship, motivation. Pretty much if you want to learn more about me, you can go follow me down below in that Instagram, and if not, that's cool too. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you guys want to join the 500 subscriber giveaway, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment on this video telling me that you're a new subscriber, and you'll be entered into that giveaway for once I hit 500 subscribers. I hope everybody out there does what they love to do today, working hard towards their goals. Let's make some money. Peace!